This ABC 15 flash briefing is sponsored by Sanderson Ford. Straight up.
Hi, I'm Steve Irvin with your top stories from ABC15 Arizona. An historic moment playing out across the country. Healthcare workers in New York, Washington, D.C., and Kentucky among the first to get the coronavirus vaccine from Pfizer without being part of that initial study. Here in Arizona, the first vaccinations are expected to happen this week. The first in line to get the shot, healthcare workers and residents and employees of long-term care facilities. And these vaccines arriving as Arizona reports its second highest number of COVID-19 cases. More than 11,000 new cases reported since yesterday. And that's pretty rare since Mondays are normally a very low reporting day as labs catch up. According to our data analyst, Garrett Archer, our 7-day average of COVID cases is now at its highest ever at 7,700. As the Navajo Nation works to control the spread of COVID, officials there now extending their weekend lockdowns through at least the end of the year. That means from Friday night until Monday morning, everybody is being told to stay inside. Tomorrow morning, Tribal President Jonathan Nez will hold a virtual town hall to talk about the pandemic and vaccine distribution. The governor's office announcing help for small businesses struggling to get through the pandemic. $1 million will go to chambers across the state. This was something the governor first announced at his last press conference. He says the money can help places like restaurants create outdoor dining spaces and cover other expenses as small businesses pivot and adjust to try to stay afloat. The list of events changing because of the pandemic keeps growing. The Waste Management Phoenix Open will have a certain number of fans allowed in for the event in February. Only a limited amount of tickets will be available for the popular 16th hole. There will only be one level of open air in that venue. Other events change because of COVID include no fans at the Fiesta Bowl, the Barrett-Jackson car auction postponed until March, and the cancellation of the Innings Fest and Renaissance Festival. Keep in mind, all of these events bring in a lot of money to Arizona, so this is a major financial hit for the state. Today, Arizona's Democratic electors casting their ballots for President-elect Joe Biden. But while that was unfolding, ABC 15 discovering a group of Arizonans nominated a group of fake electors trying to convince Congress to count Arizona's 11 electoral votes for President Trump. The Arizona Secretary of State's office sending us paperwork this afternoon from a group calling themselves the Sovereign Citizens of the Great State of Arizona. In it, they claim they have the authority to claim Arizona's electoral votes for President Trump. They went so far as to send this to the National Archives in Washington, D.C., where electoral votes are collected before Congress declares the winner of the presidential election. It is not clear if sending these fake electoral votes to D.C. is a crime, but it is a crime to use the Arizona state seal without permission. Maricopa County election officials defending how the county handled Election Day back on November 3rd. Officials testified before the Senate Judiciary Committee today, saying the tabulation was accurate and there was no fraud. Still, Republicans on the committee say more should have been done to ease voter anxieties.
Our constituents are screaming for blood. They want to make sure that their right, their obligation, their privilege to vote is protected. 100%.
Republicans say they will use the testimony to help draft legislation which will require more transparency when allegations of voter fraud are made. Time's running out if you need to sign up for health care under the Affordable Care Act. Tomorrow is the last day to enroll. According to federal data, nearly 4 million Americans signed up as of December 5th. Although the Supreme Court is considering a challenge from the Trump administration trying to get rid of the ACA, it is important to know any plan you sign up for now will still give you coverage for at least a year.
Tracking your forecast, I'm Chief Meteorologist Amber Sellens, and we're getting ready for a cold night across our state for the valley. Temperatures down into the 30s, and we even have a freeze warning to track just to our south in Pinal County. So here's a look at those lows tonight, down to 32 in Casa Grande and in Globe, 39 here in Phoenix, and of course freezes all across northern Arizona for tonight. Tomorrow, temperatures still running a little bit below normal, 62 in Phoenix, 52 in Sedona, and 30s for your daytime highs in Flagstaff, Heber, and Show Low. As we head into Friday, another quick system clipping by could bring chance of a few more snow showers to northern Arizona. Once again, it looks dry in the valley, but we will keep that cooler air coming, which will keep us in the 60s for the rest of the week. 62 tomorrow, 64 Wednesday, and 66 on Thursday. Still in the 60s Friday and Saturday, then the 70s are back.
For the latest headlines, weather, and traffic, head to abc15.com or download the free ABC15 mobile app.
This ABC 15 Flash Briefing is sponsored by Sanderson Ford. Straight up.